Hi guys, as you know, my name's Jane. I'm going to be your math teacher for Year 9 and 10 maths. I want to introduce you to my YouTube channel. It's where you can go if you're away or sick, not in class for any reason, or if you're really confused and you didn't understand class and you didn't put your hand up and ask for help. These videos are a great way for you to be able to go in the privacy of your own home or in your study period. You can open these videos and have a little watch and learn what we did in class. So I hope that you find them helpful. First of all, I just want to introduce you to how I work in mathematics, okay? I really like a neat maths book, and I have a very particular way for you to use your math written book just to make life really easy for you and so that you can hopefully get a really good mark in maths. And so if you just listen now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. I just want to say that I'm recording from home and I'm using my mobile phone, and the clamp isn't very strong and we could have some interruptions. I have cats that like to walk across my maths book. I have people knocking on my door and the phone ringing. So I apologize in advance if we get interrupted. If that happens, I generally just press pause and then come back to you. Okay, so don't panic if it's a bit dodgy. I'm not a YouTube star by any means, so we're just going to make this up as we go along, and hopefully this will be beneficial to you. All right, the first thing we want to talk about is your maths book. You'll see that my maths book has a red margin pre-printed on the page. Yours may not. So what I'm actually going to want you to do is in your book, hold your wooden ruler up close against the edge of your book and draw that red margin in, okay? Please use a red pen for margins, okay? And on the subject of pens, please use a blue pen or a black pen to write, okay? If you feel the need to use a pencil at first, that's perfectly fine. If you want to use a different color to write in, can you please come and see me and we'll sort that out, okay? But if you can clearly see black or blue, please choose one of those to do your writing. All right, so once you've ruled your margin, the other thing I like to see is the use of a highlighter. So highlighting headings is a really great way. This is not the brightest of highlighters, but it's a really great way to actually see where the beginning of a new topic begins. So use your highlighters wisely. And this is how I want you to use your book in mathematics. The left-hand side of your page is going to be where all your maths is, okay? So if it's got numbers and stuff in it, let's do it on the left-hand side. So for example, if I was teaching a topic called addition, we might have a little subheading here, and you might use a red pen to underline. Oh, we've got a new pen here that doesn't want to work. You might use a red pen to underline the fact that this is a subtopic of Year 9, 10 maths, subheading here, addition. And then we might do some addition sums. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Let's keep it nice and simple to begin with. Let me just alter my camera here. It's getting a little droopy. Okay, I'm going to have to come up with a better system. It's just getting lower and lower and lower. Okay, so here we've got the maths. You see it's in blue or black pen or pencil if you prefer it first. Then I want you to choose a colored pen. Now, not blue, not black, something bright like this, okay? And I'm going to supply you with a variety of colored pens like this. So let's just use purple today. And when I teach you a new concept, let's say, for example, that you'd never seen a plus sign before. You're in grade 1 and we're just learning about plus or addition, okay? Or the sum. So circle the new information that you've been taught, put an arrow on it, and then over on the right-hand side of your page, that's where we're going to put all the cheats or the tips or the hints or the instructions or whatever else you need to write over here to remember how to do what we've learnt over here. So for example, I could say that this is called addition, and I might put that it's also known as plus, or it's also known as the sum of The sum of 6 and 4 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 add 4 is 10. All of these things mean the same, okay? So over here, that's where you would write that. And you can see that it's in a different color, can't you? So it stands out in your book. All right, let's say, for example, we're finished with addition. We've learned everything there is to know about it, or we've just done a sum, and we want to separate that section from the next section, beg your pardon. Okay, so we're going to rule off in that red pen. So again, your red pen is for margins and ruling off and maybe underlining subheadings. And I didn't use a ruler here, and I'd prefer it if you did, but as long as you're neat, I don't really mind if you choose to do a wavy line there. But you have a ruler for ruling, so you may as well use the tools that you have. Okay, so basically that's how we're going to go through maths over the next year or two. Setting out is really important because year 9 and 10 maths, things are getting a bit more difficult. So good setting out will help you get a better mark, and it will be great practice for your assessments or your exams. And I need to be able to read your writing and clearly see where one sum ends and a new one begins, things like that. All right, so stay tuned because the next video in the series is going to be maths, actual maths. Thanks, guys.